and take over the criminal reform that needs to take place. My name is Spencer Booker, pastor of St. Paul AME Church, and I joined the multiple voices of African Methodist Episcopal Church members and other organizations across this city to ask that you will ring the bell for Wesley Bell on tomorrow.
Annie?
Go out and vote. A change must come. After 27 years of leadership that has failed the community in so many ways, we don't forget. We remember November the 24th when the DA decided to be another type of DA that was a defense attorney for someone who killed a young man who laid in the streets of this city for 4.5 hours. We remember, and we will not forget. And so we ask you to go out tomorrow and vote for this powerful young brother who will make a difference in the county prosecutor office. I want you to ring the bell. Somebody say ring the bell.
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 Dr. Cassandra Good.
All right, and actually I'm going to have my representative, Stacy Newman, speak. She's coming to speak not just on her behalf, but also on behalf of the Jewish community.
Thank you all for being here today. I am State Representative Stacy Newman. You're standing in my district. I'm very proud to stand with Wesley and all of the faith leaders, including my good friend, Reverend Dr. Cassandra Gould. As a Jew, we're taught that we're not responsible for every ill in the world, but neither are we permitted to remain silent. I take that very seriously as my work in Jefferson City, and I have represented this district, particularly Clayton, for the last 9 years. There's a reason why I have strongly endorsed Wesley Bell to be our next prosecutor. Again, I refuse to sit idly by when we know that there are criminal justice reforms that must take place in this county. The state won't do it, our local municipalities won't do it, Wesley Bell needs to do it. And that's why I stand firmly behind him. As you know, we've seen too many incidents right here in Clayton, in this county seat. We just saw Washington University students being wrongfully racially profiled. That has to stop. We've also seen nothing done last summer right here in front of the Justice Center when people were wrongfully held without legal counsel for protesting, for exercising their legal right. And again, the county, the prosecutor, the leaders here did absolutely nothing. I can only do so much as a legislator, and that's why it is so important to me, not just as a legislator, not just as a woman, but as a human being, that criminal justice reform must take place for everyone. And that's why I'm solidly standing behind Wesley Bell. That's why I'm here with him today and the other leaders. And that's why I urge everyone tomorrow, do what my shirt says. I really do care, but my power is my vote. Thank you.
We have one of our young activists here, T-Dub, who I met on the streets of Ferguson, standing daily, every day. Before the church came out, T-Dub and other young people were there, and so we want to hear from him today.
So, I'm here because I believe in Wesley Bell. I believe in what he stands for. I believe in what he can do for this community and for the city. I represent a different element of people that have been displaced, that have been oppressed, that constantly get harassed, that have every opportunity stricken from them, and every possible outlet blocked for them to dream, thrive, live, so on and so forth. Every person that I know personally has had to deal with Bob McCulloch and his crooked office in a negative way. I know young men, 17, 18 years old, that have made mistakes, that may have not made those mistakes, that were accused of things. that came in here and the book was automatically thrown at them because of the color of their skin, while their white counterparts received slaps on the wrist, walk scot-free. I've witnessed this with my own eyes. I've experienced it personally in some of my own trials and tribulations. It's time for that to stop. They say Lady Justice is blind. But looking at statistics, I don't believe that's entirely true. Because when you have a person of color versus their white counterparts, they're going to be charged. It's proven. And I believe this person can change that. I believe Wesley Bell can change that. I believe my friends, my family members that look like me will have hope with somebody like this in this office, where we can stand and be recognized as citizens and not as dogs or animals or criminals, but as people with dreams, with hopes, with aspirations, and be given those opportunities. Besides, on a criminal level, this fight impacts me so much on a personal level. I have 2 young children here that were kidnapped from this state illegally. And due to my involvement in Ferguson, this prosecuting office would not do what they were supposed to do. I had to travel around the country and have judges from different states and prosecutors from different states look me in my face and tell me, why isn't Missouri doing their job and getting these children back where they belong? And all they could tell me was prosecutorial discretion, which even the police department had no idea what was going on. And due to my involvement in Ferguson and me being a black man, that's what happened. This is deeper than protesting. It's deeper than just voting. We're dealing with a system that's put in place that wants to completely demolish, suppress, and extort a group of people strictly because of the color of their skin. And we have politicians in office that aren't creative and intelligent enough that can find a way to fund their physical budgets without oppressing and extorting black people. And that has to change. Voting is not the end all be all, but it's a piece on the chessboard that we must use.
Right.
Yeah.
And not just clergy, not just college students, but people like me that aren't in dorm rooms, that's on the corner.
My.
Because they've been ostracized. And I believe Wesley Bell here is the start of that. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Reverend Stephen Shepherd actually pastors in the city of